I was born in Tulsa, big city town. So lived there, grew up there. I came down right before 9/11. Okay. I've always wanted to be a firefighter. When I came down here, I was having a troubled life at that time, so I was a drinker. And so I came down here to work on the border, and it was just kind of a way to get away. And then I met Courtney. On the border, we met about a year later. We did not like each other at all. At all. I wanted to do my thing, and she didn't have anything to do with me. And then one day, we went to the lake, and with separate. We just met there, and we were in the front of the boat just talking. And she fell, and I caught her. And then the next day, we started dating. We decided to get married, and the night before our wedding, I had a little bit to drink, and her parents called me over to their house. Kevin and Joy said, "You can't promise us you won't drink again. We're not going to let you marry our daughter." So I said, "Oh, I can promise that. No big deal."
The night before the wedding?
Yeah. I said, "Oh, that's fine. I won't drink again." A week later on our cruise, I spent $600 on booze. I always wanted to be a firefighter since I was a kid. I grew up watching Emergency with Johnny and Roy. I mean, that was it. And I always wanted to. I actually went to rookie school, Fire Academy, in 2004, 2005. Got my fire degree, and then I went and got my EMT. And then I actually started paramedic school about the same time Gracie was born, or right before Grace Carolyn was born. And I thought, okay, I'll stop. And that didn't help. It didn't help it. And so Grace was born, and then it just went down from there. Yeah, lying about it, and I mean, it was horrible. But I was sick. It was a full-time job lying about it. And I've been drinking since I was 12. So my first drink was moonshine. So I mean, I had no problem with it. People didn't even know that I was drunk because I was good at it. It was just something that I could do. Me and Courtney started going to she's been going to her church for about 20 years, First Baptist in McKinney, and so we started dating. I started going there with her, and I loved. One day, one of the members walks up to the front of the church service and said, "I'm leading a medical mission trip to Uganda." And I just got my medic, became medic and all that. And of course, I said, "You know what, man, it may be good for me." And when I got to Uganda, it was great. I mean, I got to see another perspective of life and how grateful I am. But it didn't change. It didn't change me. No. It changed part of me, but it didn't change the part that I think Courtney wanted it to. When I was gone, she started thinking about her life with Gracie and where it was going. Because I had done some stuff that no normal person would do. Only an alcoholic could understand. I called Courtney and I said, "You don't owe me a thing." I said, "But just give me a year. Don't divorce me for a year. I'm going to go into treatment." And I know she was thinking, "Yeah, right." Because we have done this. We've been down that road so many times before. And so I went to my job at the fire station. I told my chief. And at this point, I was broke. I was broke down. And I said, "If you have to fire me, I understand, but I got to go." And he said, "You go. We'll take care of it." And my pediatricians went and talked to them. I've been there for about a year and a half. They liked me. And they don't have PTO, any of that stuff. And I told him, I started talking to him what was going on. And they said, "Well, we'll take care of you. Don't worry." So I went and I worked it. A lot of people lied to get out. I lied to stay in. Because they know how insurances are. They want to get you out. They don't want to pay for it. And I needed to be there. Courtney was mad at God. Because she prayed. She said the only way that she would take me back was if I went into in-house treatment, because she knew I wouldn't do it. She knew that was the only way. And Courtney started coming up for family groups, and she saw a change because I was really sick and tired of it. We started dating again after she started seeing a change. I took her to a musical. I've never been to a musical in my whole life.
They're pretty good, aren't they?
Yeah, we went to see Mamma Mia, and I took her to Texas de Brazil, which is bad because I set the bar way high on that. My life since that point has never been the same. We couldn't have any more kids of our own, biological kids. And we had talked about the adoption process, and Courtney wanted to do it international. I said, "No way. No way. There are too many kids in this country that need that." And so 2010, we went back to Uganda. When I was in Uganda, we visited this baby's home, Sanyu. And I saw these kids just running around with nothing. And I got broke again, just like when I got sober. And I decided as a family that we would adopt from this country. But 4 months later, when we went back to get Owen, the clinic I worked at had some medicine that recently expired within the month. And I said, "Can I take it?" And the day that we met Owen, I remember looking over into the corner and seeing this little boy, and he was breathing so fast. I mean, as a medic, that's a bad sign. And I wanted to take him to the hospital right now. When I asked the nurse what was wrong with the baby, with Regan, she said, well, the doctor that comes in once a week prescribed this medication, but we can't afford it. And it happened to be the exact medication that I had gotten. Me and Courtney both knew what we had to do. And when I got back, I started making phone calls. And we take medical supplies that aren't out of date. And if they are, oxygen tubing, sutures, staples, glue, padding, gauze, things like that have dates but are never going to expire, or they never go back. We have about 30 missions, so we try to coordinate with them. Okay, what do you guys need for this trip? What can you take? We got limbs from Oklahoma City from Limbs for Life that we're going to be sending to South Sudan.
Limbs?
Limbs. They're in my garage.
Artificial limbs?
Artificial limbs. Because in war-torn Sudan, Congo, people step on mines or get their legs cut off. And we're going to start sending those. The thing is we just don't do international. We help local. We take stuff to Samaritan Inn, Hope's Door, places like that. Because you got to take care of the community as well. Yeah. So like gloves, formula that doesn't expire, that hasn't been expired, things like that, those stay in the community. We don't know. We try to find out, but I don't know if we probably will never know. But we know he's alive. The last time we knew, and that little boy, in those short 10 days or so, has changed not only our lives, but a lot of other people's lives from just his story. I'd love to meet him again one day, just to see him. I love Mission Regan. I love what it has done, and it makes my kids. My daughter's she's got a Uganda kids jar up there. She's 6 years old, and she puts her money in that jar because she wants to be a Uganda doctor when she grows up, and she wants to send that money so they don't have any more boo-boos, and she wants them to have toys.
If you think you have a story to tell, send me an email. But I have to tell you up front, it better be good.
So I tucked him in, I kissed him, and as I was gone, I'd swear that old bear whispered.